Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and it's bright and early at 5:19 in the morning. The JP live stream just ended a little bit ago, and it was something. It wasn't great, but it was something. So I'm gonna lead off with this is a 300% skippable meta. All right, I'm put that out there right now. It doesn't look to be all that great. It's looking very gimmicky. So let's just jump in. The theme is swimsuits. Holy crap! Who could have foreseen such a thing? We have EX Battle Milim, Dark Battle Milim. So she is the main headliner battle unit on the banner. She's got an AoE ult for 320%, which is including the extra, 20% you get from having her at level 120. So it's a 300% ult for normal people, and then 600% if you have an EX ult. And then her secondary effect lowers physical resistance of all enemies by 15% for one turn. So we are going back to a physical meta, which makes sense. And it's also a blue meta, which also does make sense because of Shizu. Shizu was physical. Shizu had that convert to alt orb to blue. We are continuing that. Her first skill gives her a 2-turn attack and dark attack buff for 25% each for 15 points, which is not bad. It's very cheap for what amounts to a 50% buff to herself. So attack and dark attack. Her second skill is kind of like Geld, like free-to-play Wind Geld. So she takes any blue orb on the field and makes it her own, which is really nice. It makes her self-sufficient. It kind of like how Light Shuna was, but Light Shuna just stole 3 orbs into hers. You have to have existing blue orbs for Milim's skill to work. So if you got a handful of greens, that skill is doing absolutely nothing for you. And then the secondary effect of the skill is you get extra alt gauge on blue orbs, 20% for one turn. So overall, she's self-sufficient in a way as long as you have blue orb changers, which good thing we just got done coming off a blue meta. So I mean, oh no, you may have Megamine. She may be good for this meta. But AoE Dark, we haven't had an AoE Dark unit in a long time. Not since I think Grand Admiral Diablo from Dark 2.0 for the anniversary. So our options are really low on that. She looks to be okay. And then we have the Protector, who is trainee. And okay, we're gonna get to the animations after this, but dear lord, they knew exactly what they were doing with trainee. So she leads Summer Memories and Commander. They get the extra 6% damage buff to light enemies. And then her protection skill is that she converts all future orbs to blue. So if we remember what Bride Soka did, she converted all the incoming orbs to green. That is what Trainee is doing, except for blue orbs. So it doesn't affect the current hand, it affects the next hand, the next turn's hand, the next turn, the next rewind hand, whatever. Just not the immediate hand that you have been given. And then she also lowers enemy defense by 40% for one turn, and then she gives you 40 skill points. So guaranteeing you get more blue orbs in the future, cool. Defense down 40%, it's not very powerful. And then the 40 skill points is good. It's just that overall, I think Trainee's kit is pretty weak. Like the 40 skill, I would liken it to Space Romarus and what she did for everybody during the Space 3.0 meta, which was charmed everybody for 45% alt gauge, and then gave everyone space attack, and then gave 40 points. It's very gimmicky. No one uses Romarus. I have Romarus and I don't use her. I don't think this trainee is going to see much value outside of the beatdown battle and Jubilee. So I cannot recommend people summon for her. And then she gets the extra 6% to dark enemies if you're on Summer Memories. And then Summer Memories and Commander gets the 25% attack and defense up. So, or against light enemies, sorry, that's what I'm saying. So training, looking interesting there. Moving on, the free-to-play Romaris. So it was not Alice or Chloe or Milim. It was Romaris that got the free-to-play gear, which she looks funny. She's got a giant orca mech going on that she's riding around. She is the free-to-play battle unit. Her skills, she is an AoE light physical ult 290% and then lowers enemy guard power by 15% for 2 turns. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. First skill is she charms. Holy crap, they brought charm back. Charm's a single unit for 2 turns, which if you don't know what charm does, it places a debuff on the enemy that at the end of their turn, all your units get 15% extra ult gauge for free at the end of the enemy's turn, which sounds really cool, and it is really cool in certain circumstances. And then she also gives a 10% buff to all gauges on blue orbs for 2 turns. It's just that this skill costs 30 points. This skill should not cost 30 points. Free-to-play Sufia has a charm effect for 15%, and it's 15 points. So, no, we're not getting an extra 10% on Sufia, but like, does that really fucking matter? I don't know why this is 30 points. Her second skill is a special blue convert, so 1 green and 1 orange orb into 2 blues, and then 10% gauge increase for 1 turn, which will conflict with this skill right here. So it's not going to be 20%, it's going to be 10 here or 10 here. It doesn't really matter, it's 10%. So we just got a special blue converter free-to-play unit in Darkness. Granted, her second skill is not useful, realistically, but also this skill, I don't know how useful this charm will be here. But it is what it is. So free-to-play Romaris, and then we have the free-to-play Protector Slime Rimuru. Leads Summer Memories and Shizu's Will, and then gives the 30% attack buff against light enemies. And then his protection skill is converts all orange orbs to blue orbs, and then gives you 20 skill points, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not the future orbs, but it does immediately affect the hand that you have. So if you have a whole hand of oranges, then you certainly have a whole hand of blues, and you get extra 20 points for that turn. It's cool and everything, but not that impactful. And then let's move on to the animation. So here's all 4 units right here. We're gonna see Trainee in action. Alright, so let me turn this up.
気になりますね。ちょっとね。また対照的な感じなんですかね。
ご覧ください。こ
のラミリス様に任せなさい。最大火力。ポッピングサマーコネクタ。はい、おしまい。お前も一緒に遊ぶのだ。聞いたぞ。そりゃあドラゴンスプラッシュ。また遊びに行こうな。
眩しい太陽に心が躍りますね。きらめく水面、涼やかな風。見てください。エメラルドフラッシュ。また行きましょうね。
Yeah, as you can see, the entire animation budget went to Trainee and her fucking her boob shots. So, I mean, that is a reason to summon for Trainee. I don't like her kit, but I do love her personality. So that's hilarious. So here is the gallery image, or at least the starter image that we'll get Milim, Romorus, and Trainee. Definitely not what I would say the most popular choice for swimsuit units. Milim already had one. I mean, Trainee is hot. Don't get me wrong. Romorus, yeah. I know a lot of people would have liked to see like Frey or some other units in swimsuits, but it is what it is. But realistically, there's not too much more information to go over. They talked about Festival for a while, explaining how it worked. We're getting a new Townscape ground feature of grass, so everyone can finally say they're touching grass at any point in time. That's cool. We are getting a celebration event because the Blu-ray and DVD for the Scarlet Bond movie released. So this says that complete the commemoration quest, and you can get tickets for a rerun banner for the movie collab, which would have I would assume it's going to have everybody on it. So Violet, Toa, and Benimaru. I don't know if it will have Shizu and Velzard because they were part of the meta but not movie related, so it may just have the 3 direct movie units on it. But hey, it's a free multi, I guess, so can't really complain about that. They're updating the Tower of Isis shop to include Protector and Battle Motes, more shards, and a 5-star ticket, which is a whole lot better than what we currently have in the Tower of Isis shop, because we have, one shard here. We got the emblems, and then we got flames, and then everything else is throwaway. So them adding actually like big time things into here, motes and protector shards and a 5-star ticket is quite good. Like, I will not complain about that. I just need to farm tower because I've been maxed out on stamina for the past like 2 days. We are getting another like one-shot kind of voiced little interaction between Veldora and Milim where you get 100 crystals after you do it, but this doesn't start until August 15th or 14th depending on where you live, so it's not going to drop immediately. Also, I should probably make note that the meta doesn't start until tomorrow. So today is currently the 26th or 27th depending on where you live. But the 28th at 11 a.m. should be tomorrow night for me. Right? Yeah. So, the meta is not happening tonight. It will happen tomorrow night. Tomorrow being Thursday for me. So we got a whole day to stew over this. But that's really it. The live stream, they talked about artwork. We're getting a new water slide as the event building. Cool. They finally talked about the skill fusions for Shuna and Xion. Just a little bit late, but okay, whatever. Xion's going to be absolutely not useful in this meta. Because she's buffing water, and Milim is not water, right? Shuna, she can be on the team. I don't like her skill fusion. I don't like upping this cost for another orange orb. I don't need a triple orange orb changer. So I don't think it's a very good skill. Beatdown battle, you get the dupes for Romorus. You're fighting all 3 enemies because Milim is AoE, so that's the whole point. They do have the black tickets coming back. If you've never seen the black tickets before, they let you buy enough to get 1 guaranteed copy of the battle, 1 guaranteed copy of the protector, and like 2 tickets left over to buy shards or something for the low cost of $700. If you buy all the black ticket packs, it comes out to about $700 for 1 copy of Romorus, or 1 copy of Trainee, and 1 copy of Milim. It's such a bad deal. Oh my god. Then we have the 10% ticket. Yeah, okay, every meta has a 10% ticket now. This 900 crystals and the battle unit shard is only for JP. I don't know why they never bring this to Global, but Global never gets this pack. And then we have the normal ticket packs, 1200 crystals and... wait, hold on. 1205 tickets and 1005 tickets. But they're both... Oh, you can buy this one 3 times, and you can buy this one 7 times. Okay, whatever. I just don't summon on this meta. All right. Again, you should be saving for the anniversary. They're gonna put out a lot of bait. This is 100% bait right here. All right. AOE Dark Milim, cool. Whatever. She might have usage outside, but she's an AOE unit. Trainee, I don't see getting used outside of this coming meta. She's gonna sit in your box and look pretty, and that's about it. So that is all they talked about. We had these little like images pop in for a little bit, maybe somewhere in here. I know. Then Milim's VA drew some stuff, but that's about it. I don't think there's anything in the game right now about it. No, there's not, because it doesn't happen until tomorrow. So we'll get a content preview tonight. At 7 p.m. So, but yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Not a very long stream, not a lot of new information, and quite frankly, not a lot of good units. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.